What was the whole deal with Sonny and Candido anyways? Was it like just an open relationship? Or?
I guess. I don't know. I guess. Chris loved her and do anything for her, you know, and she was a college student and got away from home, buck wild, you know, and everything, and I guess it was an open relationship. I don't know. I'm probably about the only one that I wasn't ever with her. I wasn't ever, because Chris, you know, but a lot of guys were, from what I hear, you know, and I don't know what their trip was into. I don't know if this is true, but I heard something to the fact one time Chris was taking a shower at their apartment and invited Rex Keene over, and Rex and her on the couch, you know, while he was in the shower, a quickie, you know what I mean? You know, stuff like that. I don't know if it's true or not, but, you know, you hear stuff. But.
Yeah, because we've heard that in recent years that people say he may have actually been turned on by other people fucking.
I've heard that, and he was fine with it, and had no, you know, and
that could be the only explanation why he put up with it.
Yeah. I mean, I never dug into that. One time in ECW, 97, 98, she was still with WWF, I believe then, and she, of course, looked great and everything she did. But I was sitting down, and I knew her since 93, you know, and that was like 97, 98, and all that. She was like one of the top girls in the business, you know, and most downloaded one, and any man, you know, she'd have him, you know, and all that, you know, and of course she's hot, you know, and she sat in my lap and was decked, looking good and everything, and of course I've got a rise in my weave, but you know, I'm a man, you know what I mean, you know, and that, but honestly, because I love Chris Candido to death, and I always believe in the fact you don't mess with one of the boys' girlfriend and wives, kids, you know, any of that, you know. And I picked her up and said, and I said, don't do that, all right, don't do it. And after that, she never with me, you know, at all. And she was just kind of doing it, kind of flirt, you know. But I've heard stories like you have, you know, so, you know.
Of course, her looks aren't quite there anymore. But
yeah, she's been in jail, right, for a few months, right? Yeah, I heard.
I believe she's been in and out of trouble for the past numerous years. I guess.
Yeah.
So hopefully,
I know in February, I believe they come and got her. You know, she's been doing conventions and everything. You know, I hope she gets straightened out. And Chris loved her, and
I think her and Scott Hall have the record for most money spent on rehab by WWE. I've heard
a dozen or something.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
But I jumped from Brian Lee there. But to finish off Brian Lee, you were saying that she was managing Brian Lee for a time.
Yeah, for a while. Managed Brian. I worked with Brian for about 6 months there, and then I want to say after that, that's when I started working with Candido. And she didn't manage Chris then. She just managed Brian, and then Brian started working with Dirty White Boy. They turned Dirty White Boy babyface, and Dirty White Boy's wife then, Kim, you know, her with White Boy and Tammy, you know, with Brian. Tammy and Kim never got along, or they got in a fight one night in Johnson City backstage. Everybody broke them up, you know, arguing mostly, you know.
Was that over some?
They just hated each other. Yeah. Kim hated her. Kim hated her. She hated Kim. She was snooty, and you know, Kim was a Southern girl, and her a Jersey girl. You know, they hated each other.